Hello, and welcome back to the episode of Gregtech 6. Last episode, I mounted a crucible and smelted some bronze to make some more tools. And now, in today's episode, we're going to craft some iron that is required to advance some technology and some important things for my base, like making charcoal and getting something extra for my ores. Iron is simple, but at the same time too complicated. There's only almost two resources of iron, that is black sand and hematite. We also have yellow limonite and brown limonite, but to be truthful, later on they are turn into hematite anyway. Hematite, when processed to become iron, need to be combined with carbon and calcite, because they require calcite. Many people don't like it. There is two sources of calcite in the world. There is limestone and marble. So I'm going to check the use for the marble rock here. Into the crossbow it becomes a nugget. But this is about to be changed in the next version of Gregtech 6. We're gonna increase the amount of stone it will wield, so we can have more calcite, because he's removing the other ways to getting iron. Everything gonna become hematite. The bottom one using black sand. Into the cauldron it will what's on magnetite. And in the second cauldron, if we combine 40 magnetite and 3 carbon dusts, we can make 6 iron nuggets, iron ingots. That's nice. But there is a little problem. The crossbow itself can only hold about 15 items, so we are above the limit. The option is to actually make half of it. That would be 7. Now to require the carbon. Carbon in the past was a pain in the butt, because it was only from dark ashes and something like that. Greg changed it so you can actually use coal and charcoal. If you look at the uses of coal, you see that coal into the crossbow equals 2 small piles of carbon dust. So there is half a carbon dust. We did 3 for 14, so we did 1.5. So it's about this much. 3 coals. So go into the crucible, throw the black sand, throw the coal. Don't forget to remove the. Oh, you don't make dust. You don't make small piles of ash. Interesting. Let's put a stack of dry grass and light up. Oh, need to place some molds for it, of course. We're gonna dump the content. Now I am kinda conflicted, because I require plates and rods to make the coke oven. Here. However, to complete this quest, this task here, I require ingots. I don't know which one to fill before, because this is gonna show you the remaining steps of it, including the cauldron. So for now, let's make the ingots then. I think I got it. And since we're gonna produce 3 iron, I got here 3 iron molds. Let's place them like this and start using this crossing here to help us get everything quicker. Now, light up. and just wait for it to collapse and become iron. We got the first reduction. It fell down a little bit. You see that it is a little now become iron. So let's stop it. Now quickly let's dump the material into the molds. One here, over here, and another one here. Now it is empty. Ready for the next batch. So another set, take the coal, 7 sand, oh, of course not going to collaborate. Let's check here. We use about half of the stack, but there's a difference. Now, even though I just placed the ore inside and it cooled down the cauldron a bit, it is hotter than before. So this is probably melt a little faster than before. And 3 iron ingots. I shall remain doing this until I have enough iron to pass the quest. And here we go again, first reduction. Let's wait a little bit and I'm gonna become red. Close. Now let's go around filling the molds again. And this time we have 6 remaining, so it was at 28 to batch this one here, so it is using less because it's still hot. And here we go again. And here we go. Have all the pieces of iron here. Not open all the quests here, but what we want is this water washing. He said that you can use the cauldron to water wash our walls to make it give it more and get away of the stone on it. But some can have radioactive materials like this cobalt here, so we have to be careful. Got our little reward from the hubby sapling the suppressing. I go to like shifting and cook open that I want to make nets. So that require iron plates, iron rods and iron screws. So we should be working on that. And we'll talk about you don't get close to your crossbow. Just like that. 2 ticks and I'm dead. Because I don't have a bed, I have to go all the way back. Well, sucks to be me. And now let's go for the rods. Those crossings were a great addition to the game. These make things a lot more easier to be done than before. Before the crossings I had to place the crossbows, the molds around it, so I only have like 3 at most, but now I can just stand them outside. This will make the automation of the production later on so much more easier. Now we come to the little problematic place. That is to make the coke oven. We require those screws. And to make a screw I require 2 iron bolts. And I can make an iron bolt by cutting a rod in half. Wait to see that things don't add that up. An iron has 0.5 iron. A bolt has 0.125. So I will lose half of the iron of this rod here cutting into bolts. So the best way is to actually make them into the crossbow like this. You just have to make a full mold here that don't have any shape and cut 2 little dots at the top like this. Now when I pick this up, it will tell these molds produce bolts, the same exact amount. So this will make it 1/4, this another quarter. So this way I can actually make 8 bolts from a single iron ingot. Don't get too close. Right. Oh my god. And here we go. The iron has been molten. Now let's fill up the molds with some iron. Now I have the other bolts and all the iron is gone. No. Still have one more here. Now it's all gone. Yes. Ow. I believe I have everything. I have rods, plates. I have the bolts, only going to file them. 2 screws, and we're gone. We're ready to go. Now I have enough iron plates to actually make the coffee oven and make the cauldron. However, I'm gonna leave this for the other episode. So sorry for cut this one short. This is Ungod. Thanks so much for watching.